Shopify helps businesses break sales records over the holidays with the world's best converting checkout. Let's hear that one more time. The world's best converting checkout. Shopify's legendary checkout makes it easier for customers to shop on your website, across social media, and everywhere in between. Now that's music to your ears. Any way you spin it, you can be a smash hit with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/records.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on chumbacasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at chumbacasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's chumbacasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
All right, welcome everyone to a very special episode of A Fool's Quest. We are going to be doing a very fun one-shot. At least I think it's very fun because I wrote it. And instead of our normal cast, we have some fellow DMs from other shows who are going to be joining us and playing characters. In the true spirit of A Fool's Quest, this is probably going to be incredibly stupid, but some of these guys' shows are a little bit more serious, so actually no, they're pretty much all pretty funny in nature. So it should be a good show nonetheless. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to go around in a circle, have everyone introduce themselves, say what show they're on, say what character they're playing, and where to find their show. So we will go ahead and start off with Kris. Kris, where are you from?
I am Kris, the DM of Roll Gay Roleplay, which you can find wherever you find your podcasts. And today I get to play a deep gnome wizard named Fork, just like the utensil. Fork! And of course, they're going to talk weird.
A deep gnome wizard.
Gnome wizard. Fork! The O is fun because gay.
Okay, so that's, yeah, all right, perfect. And Scott, you're up next.
I'm Scott. I'm the Dungeon Master over at the Dungeon Master's Dojo. You can find us where all great podcasts are heard and at www.dungeonmastersdojo.com. I'm going to be playing Flex Sampson. He is a fairy who is a former luchador. He's seen better days. He was yoked back in the day. Now he's kind of old and flabby.
Love it. And finally over to James.
Hi, you might recognise me as not being anything like everyone else here because I'm from the UK. My name is James. I'm from the British Dungeons & Dragons podcast called Roll Britannia, and I am the Dungeon Master, so I'm very lucky to finally get to not be the Dungeon Master. You can find Roll Britannia everywhere you find podcasts and at rollbritannia.co.uk, and you might even hear me on a couple of other Fool's Quest specials as well. Oh, I'll tell you who I'm playing as well. I'm playing Hyaire, a kenku warlock bard combo, and I will be voicing it with many, many voices, as is the way of the kenku people.
Perfect. All right, and everybody was rolled up to level 8, and you all have one rare item and one uncommon item, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, without further ado, let's dive in. So, our heroes sit in the only bar in town, because of course they sit, and our adventure begins in a tavern. This bar is called Old No Name's Tavern and Inn, because Old No Name didn't have a name. You find Old No Name standing behind the bar, cleaning the one glass that he has with a rag in that perpetual motion that bartenders do. A cloaked figure enters the tavern, and he approaches. He's wearing a very fine cloak, but he's got the hood pulled up over his head. It is nighttime outside right now, so it makes no sense that he's got it pulled up, and indoors doesn't make sense either. As he approaches, he sits down next to the three of you and says, "Barkeep, their next round is on me." And he points up to the sign. As he motions to the sign behind the bar, you can see a list of 3 drinks. The drinks are named as such. The first drink up there is the GM's Grace. It says cocktail next to the name. The second drink is the Legendary Action. It is a shot. And then the third drink is the Inspirational Pale Ale, also known as an IPA beer.
Which one's the most expensive?
The cocktail is the most expensive.
I will have the expensive one, thank you.
I'll have the most expensive one too, thank you.
I'll have the shot.
All right, very good. Okay, so the bartender, old no name, gets to work behind the bar, and the cloaked figure pulls some gold coins out of his bag and sets them on the counter, and then motions to a table. As your drinks get delivered, he goes and sits at a corner table on the far off side of the tavern, away from prying ears.
I'm gonna drink my cocktail with both hands.
Hey, barkeep. Do you have one of those straws?
Why, yes, I do. He pulls out a straw, but it is actually made of straw. So it is like from a hay barrel, twisted and twined into a straw form, so you can put it into your drink.
Hey, wife guy, what do you call this?
This is a straw. A straw.
Alright, sorry mate. Bye then.
He plops it in your cup for you.
I'm going to take my cup in my feathery hands and just turn around, look at the tavern, and take a weird sip through this straw.
And liquid kind of spurts out the sides because it's not very closed off on the way up, but you are able to get some into your kenku beak.
Tasty.
I'll drain my shot, trying to look as badass as you can when you're a fairy, and slam it down and order another. And then I'll glare at people at the bar.
You slam it down, and he grabs up another one and starts putting together your shot for you. And there is an effect that happened with each one of these drinks. So the GM's Grace was a 3-layered cocktail with orange at the bottom, pink in the middle, and purple on top, garnished with a clipping of catnip.
Wait, what?
The benefit of this drink is that it gives half damage to any critical hits that you receive for the next combat. So any critical hit damage turns into normal hit damage for you. The Legendary Action shot, that was a glowing golden shot with a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. You recognize this right now as he's making your second shot and sprinkles some cinnamon on there. The perk that it gives you is the Legendary Reaction. If you are a target of a critical hit, instead of taking that hit, it becomes a normal attack. Lasts through the next round of combat.
Very nice.
And if you had ordered the Inspirational Pale Ale, it was a drink that is a very dark porter, and it makes it so that 5% of all attacks become normal hits if they were critical hits to begin with.
I think you chose well.
So essentially they all do the same thing. Yes.
Nice, I like that. That's cool. So what else is going on in the tavern? Is it just, is it busy? Is there music playing? What's happening?
Oh, there's definitely a bardic group playing just some slow, smooth jazz up in the corner of the, on the far side, not the side where the cloaked figure went and sat down, but on the far side, there's a band playing there. And then there are just some normal patrons. It's after hours. Everybody's done with work. They're doing normal villager stuff, and they were tired of that, so now they're at the tavern drinking.
Cool. I'm going to turn my face away from the barkeeper and attempt to impersonate the figure who came in and told him that the next round was on him, to say it again, to say that the next round is also on him.
Okay, make a deception roll.
Okay, will do. Hold on. Right, what are we on? Deception. Where are my skills on this thing? Who knows? What have I clicked? Skills? Is that it? That's the one. Right. Deception. And that's... Ooh! So, with my deception, I can treat any roll less than a 10 as a 10, and I have a plus 10 to deception, so that's an unnatural 20.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Hey. All right. So he was busy making that shot, not looking at the bar at all. So he just says, "All right, I'll get him right around. What do you guys want?" And offers to grab you another round of drinks.
Ale, please.
Alright, I'll have the same thing. Cinnamon's good for the heart.
All right. So one ale, one more shot. So that's 3 shots now. And
I want a shot too.
okay, and another shot. So he's going to town. And
one expensive tab.
He gets, yeah, he does. He gets out, a pencil and starts scrawling down on a tab for cloaked figure in corner, waiting to give quest. Is the description he makes of the guy, and adds 3 more drinks to that tally.
I'll wave to the cloaked figure in the corner and go, "Thank you for drinks," and turn away from it.
You're welcome. Can I talk to you when you get a second? When you're done over there?
Yes, more drink first.
What he said.
Okay. So same effect that it has. You guys just can't get crit in your next combat. There are no crits in your next combat.
Cool.
So yeah. But the drinks are really tasty. All of them are really good. One is, the ones with the straws are a little interesting. It got a little extra flavor.
It's easier to get it in the beak, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, it just open up and tip it in.
Okay, now that we're trash, should we go talk to him?
All right.
Okay.
You.
All right.
So, what do you want?
Nothing.
So you guys make your way over to the table, and he's sitting there, and he had put the candle out that was on the table, trying to be all ominous and hidden. But you guys recognize him as the mayor. So as you sit down, you can see within his hood, that it's the mayor. He's a pretty commonly known guy. He's not fooling anyone. His cloak, his secret hiding incognito cloak is way nicer than what almost anyone here in town could own. So it's just easy to tell that it's the mayor. His name is Mayor Guy.
Could I cast minor illusion to make it look like the candle is still lit?
You do? You make that?
Yeah. I've minor illusion as a cantrip.
So this is Mayor Guy from the city of Townsville, and he starts reaching out to put the candle out again, and his fingers keep clipping over the light to try and put it out, and as he's trying to extinguish the light, which obviously isn't turning off, he says, "Someone has broken into my office and stolen a priceless item that I need returned. This damn thing won't go out. I believe that the thief has retreated to a nearby dungeon and is laying low. What is wrong with this light?
Energy efficient bulbs."
Well, it's distracting. I feel like I need to fly around it or something. Can't focus. As I say this next thing, I want to end the cantrip. So I go, "No, you've got to do it like this," and then just do a really fancy hand gesture over it and just make the candle go out.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. Anyway, so I'm willing to pay you guys 200 gold pieces each if you can retrieve this item for me, completely intact. It needs to be intact. And I'll give you another 200 gold pieces if you can bring the thief to justice.
Alive?
Whatever.
Do you want any of his organs back?
No.
Okay.
Eyeballs. I like eyeballs. Tastiest part.
All right. Already on to cannibalism.
Not cannibalism if it's not a kenku. Who said that? God?
I don't know if I'm comfortable about eating someone. Killing him is fine.
You can just collect.
I draw the line.
You can collect, I can eat. All good.
You could have paid us in body parts, honestly. Oh, we like gold. I take that back. I'm sorry.
Gold and eyeballs.
Yes.
Golden eyeballs.
You guys can have the eyeballs if you want them, and I'll pay you the gold. Should you get it for me or him, them? Do the job.
What is this? Do you have a description of this fiend?
Yeah, he's a local lord. He's a nicest, fanciest outfits that, next to me. Mine are obviously fancier, but his is like second best in town. And the people have voted for a new tax reform that is going to have an impact on him the most, so he's been opposing that, and he stole some stuff from my office to hold it hostage until I deny the tax reform, so...
Letter from your mistress?
No, the item in question is a book, actually.
Who steals books?
This guy, he's a jerk.
Yeah, but what does he look like?
Oh,
do you have a photo or a drawing or a vague description?
Yeah, so his name is Lord Edgington, and he wears a really black long duster, and he carries around a bunch of swords with him, and he wears like black eyeliner around his eyes, and he paints his fingernails black, and he always looks sad.
So he's in My Chemical Romance?
Yes. Oh, also he gels his hair a lot with hair gel. So he keeps a gelatinous ooze in his basement to supply his hair gel.
I'd like to attempt to disguise myself as this person with a free casting of Disguise Self.
Okay. Yeah, no. What would that be?
I don't. I mean, I can make myself include.
Right?
It takes an action. I can make myself, including my clothing, armor, and weapons and other belongings, look different until the spell ends or until I use action to dismiss it. I can seem 1 foot shorter or taller. I can appear thin or fat or anything between. But I have to have the same basic arrangement of limbs.
Okay, so to see how closely you get to Lord Edgington, go ahead and give me a performance roll.
Okay, performance. I mean, it's a spell save DC to see if to be able to tell that it's an illusion, as well.
The mayor's gonna fail that no matter what. So.
Skills. All right. Performance, you say? Okay. And roll this heavy metal dice. I'm guessing that a 9 is not going to do it.
No. So
I just look like a dude I look like a dude in a black duster with eyeliner on.
Yeah.
Do I still have the beak? Is that the problem?
Yeah, you got the beak there. You're still kind of hunched over, bird form. Yeah, like got a bird tail coming out the back still. So
something like this.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, good, we caught them.
Eyeballs, please.
This is why you can't have DMs as players. This is exactly why.
No, this is perfect.
What is this book? Why is this book so important?
Well, this book helps me be the mayor. It's got all of the tips and tricks from previous mayors that helped me run the town. No one's really supposed to know about it except for mayors, which is why I think maybe this person, this Lord Edgington, maybe had like an inside person helping him out. But I know right where he is.
Where's that then?
So hypothetically, if I keep a book, am I the mayor?
No, you have to be voted in as mayor, but if you get voted in as mayor, you can keep the book.
I'd vote for you.
Is there a chapter about how to get votes?
No, because you're already supposed to have been elected the mayor.
Okay, don't worry, you'll get the book back then.
I mean, you'll get a book back.
Thank you.
Just casually looking at the skill I have for perfectly copying things and moving on.
Well, we just need to go and find them, rough them up a little bit, get the book back.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Yeah. Set the tone, maybe beat up his wife or something.
Ooh, Doc.
I was just going to say we have a leader.
Play games with the books.
He can lead.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the eyeballs. It's all the same to you. Are we going? What's happening? This man's not forthcoming with eyeballs. Where is it? Where are we going?
He's actually in the dungeon, right next door.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That's easy.
All right.
I'm walking out and going next door.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
All right.
I'll fly after him. I have cauliflower wings, so I fly a little crooked. From being in bear hugs and stuff.
Especially after all those shots, you're like bumping into tables.
Oh, I've still got the pint with you. Though.
Okay.
I'm taking that with me. I'm keeping this glass.
That's my glove. That's fine.
You might get it back.
All right, so as you guys come out of the tavern, you see a nice size alley. It's a dark alley. The tavern was really tall, but it's only one floor, so it's a little obnoxious. And then there is a giant dungeon entrance just on the other side of this alley. But as you go to cross over the alley, you hear someone shout out at you as 4 figures in the alley approach. And the first one says,
"Hey, you guys, you gotta come with us, right? You're the guys."
and then another one says,
"Don't be ridiculous, Horace. We're supposed to go with them."
and then a third person steps up and says,
"Horace, Boris, you're both idiots. They just have to tell us where the thing is."
and then a fourth person steps up and says,
"Nah, Horace, Boris, and Beaumont. I, Hodor, think we need to beat the XP out of them. Hey, yous guys, give us our level up or else I attack."
and these 4 figures attack you. So roll initiative.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
21.
Initiative 14.
11.
You guys all go first. And remember, you cannot be critically hit.
That is good
Well,
times.
I mean, if you are critically hit, you just take normal damage. And yeah, there are 4 people there, and you've heard of these guys. All right. So you know, from being around in town here, there's Horace, Boris, Hodor, and Beaumont. They were all arrested, and they were all in jail. They go by, Horace goes by Ho, Boris goes by Bo, Hodor goes by Ho, and Beaumont goes by Bo.
Oh, Nico. Okay.
And and so Fork, you're up first with initiative.
All right. Then I'm going to... Let's just start off with one of the attacks. I'm going to cast... Let's do Ice Knife.
Ooh. Okay.
At 2nd level, you create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. I'm going to go with Boris.
Okay.
I'm going to make it a ranged attack. 10 plus 5, 15 to hit?
Yeah, that will hit, you said Boris?
Yes.
Yep, that'll hit Boris. Yep.
Lovely. Let's see, 2nd level higher. And it's 7 damage. 7 damage with an ice knife. Take that, cold bitch.
I do not like that. That hurt.
Good. Good.
That takes us to Clad.
Cool. So I am going to God, Warlock. What am I going to do? Eldritch Blast for a change. 2 shots of it. I need to roll to hit. Yes. Okay. At whichever one you just, whichever one Fork just hit.
Boris.
That's the one.
Yep.
So first one is a 16.
That'll hit.
Awesome. That'll be 8 from that one.
Okay. So yeah, he's still up.
22.
That hits.
Yeah, cool.
that hits.
Okay. And 11 from that one.
Okay.
11
Ouch.
damages.
Yeah. Ouch. That's really hurting. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Bonus action. I have many actions. I've never played a character with so many actions. I'm so excited. As a bonus action, I would like to use some bardic inspiration, please. And I would like to select, please, to sing a little kenku song. Whip out a dulcimer and give that a little traditional kenku battle song, and give Fork some bardic inspiration. And that is 1d6.
And while Clad is singing this beautiful kenku song, bardic song, to Fork, we're going to bounce over real quick to a Roll Britannia promo. So after these messages, we'll be right back to the combat. See ya in a minute.
Oh, there, sailor. Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you yearn for high seas adventure and piratical mayhem at the roll of a D20?
Yes. I'll just toss you your shirt.
Very sassy.
No, I drink beer and I fart in my sleep.
Now that I got your attention with sex,
Welcome to my pub, the Wizard's Sleeve.
It's still a cow that I'm gonna get in a bag. Do you know how big a cow is?
Don't put gold in your ass.
That's not the catchphrase we were looking for.
It is one that we often use at the
Enough about where you keep your secret stuff.
It's not in my anus. Stop it.
Then sign your name in blood. Join the Roll Britannia crew on their adventures every Wednesday, wherever you find podcasts.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses, so don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Lovely. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
And then I would like to just flip them off. As you were.
So two feathered.
Yeah, two feathery fingers.
Yep. And that takes us over to Flex Sampson.
Who's the largest one?
The largest one is Hodor.
Alright, that's fine. I got that little man thing going. I'm going to attack Hodor. 16?
16? That hits? Yep.
Yes.
You got this, bro. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and do like a flying Superman punch.
Is it a bird? Nice. Is it a plane? No, it's Flex.
That'll be for 8 points of damage. And then I'm gonna expend a superiority die and I wanna grapple him.
Oh, alright.
Theoretically.
So opposing strength checks.
Yep. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh man, you got him, Rebel. Yeah.
24.
You got him real.
Modified rear naked chokehold where I wrap my legs around his neck and down like that because my arms are so small I can't really grapple his front. But I got like a forearm across his nose.
Looks like the scene from Princess Bride where he's wrapped around the giant.
Hey, Fork, I think he's got this. Should we just go and leave him to it?
Yes, I'm going to go take a nap and find some eyeballs in alley.
Oh, sounds good. Can I eat them?
Yes, there must be body parts around here.
Delicious.
Okay, bad guy's turn. Alright, so Boris, who got wrecked right away, he is going to use his magic special ability. So first he shouts out at Beaumont.
Bo, cast fireball at them, hurry!
And then he casts Magic Mike's magic missile.
Wait, what?
And out of his sleeve shoots 3 different darts that are these cylindrical, vibrating, flying missiles that shoot out of his sleeve and are directed immediately to Clad. And like Magic Missile, they are auto hits, so we just need to see how much bludgeoning
they
does.
Because I do have a reaction. Because it very much depends. Is this a spellcast or is this an item that is doing this?
This is a spell cast.
Okay.
It is essentially Magic Missile with flavor.
Ah, cool. Yeah, in that case, counter spell.
Is that your reaction?
Yeah.
Right. And what's the level? It probably just automatically counter spells, right? Because the level difference?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look at what it says. If a creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. 4th level or higher, make an ability check using the spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, yeah, no, it automatically fizzles out. So actually, the 3 Mike's magic missiles come flying out of the sleeve and just flop to the ground where they continue to buzz on the alleyway.
It's very strange, he's throwing pink wobbly things at me.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Oh, fun! Sounds like good Thursday night.
Quick, put them in a bag.
After Boris goes Horus, and Horus steps up. He has a sword that is 3 times larger than it should be. It is just a huge, gargantuan, ridiculous-looking sword. But instead of using it, he says, "Roll to seduce," and he rolls on the ground and does a ninja roll and casts Charm on Flex. So, Flex, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
We invited Cloud over here.
Shit. That's my dump stat.
Do you think he's making up for something?
Oh, I got a nat 20. Actually, that's going to be a 19 with the minus.
Nat 20's a nat 20 though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as a save, a 19 is going to do. There's no way that a 19 doesn't save. All right. So his roll to seduce as a bard does nothing. All right. So that takes us over to Hodor's turn. Hodor is going to... let's see. He is restrained, right? So he's going to try and break out of it. So he starts shouting Hodor and trying to flex his muscles.
Hodor!
By the way, he's only wearing a loincloth and combat boots, but he's got like furry back, hairy chest, hairy arms, just a big hairy man beast. And he rolled an 8 to break out of this, so...
He should put some clothes on. Neverwinter is coming.
I rolled a 2 with my strength bonus. That's a 5. Dramatic effect, though. It's a big, veiny, display of strength.
Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, with as poorly as you both rolled, though, I mean, I feel like even though you guys are making it look really strong and like big, like you kind of just plop down next to him and just kind of slip off. Like couldn't get a grab on his, like a handful of his back hair comes out from where you're holding onto him.
Yeah, body hair and sweat.
Okay, and then Beaumont says,
I don't have fireball prepared.
And he casts at Clad a spell. He casts Baja Blast, which is his own version of Eldritch Blast, and that is a 6 to hit. So,
oh no, it's not going to do it.
Baja Blast just shoots all over. It gets down on the Mike's magic, Magic Mike's magic missiles, and so they're like all sticky now and on the ground. But it misses you all together.
Oh, what do you call that?
That is their turn.
That is not what we call the Eldritch Blast. No, this is very puny. Those scenes the one I did earlier was very impressive. No.
Yes, it was.
He starts to cry a little bit. All right, it's Fork's turn.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to cast another spell. And I'm going to flavor this a little bit, because it says I'm going to cast Color Spray at 3rd level. And it says that it's a little colorful thing that comes out of your hand, but we're going to flavor this. So I'm going to grab from my bag a grapefruit, and I'm going to shove the whole thing in my mouth. Like, use hands to, like, break it down. There's just grapefruit juice pouring down the front of me. And I'm going to spit out the grapefruit, but it's going to come out more glittery, like a citrus glitter blast. So the way this works is I'm going to roll 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 d10. Let me just roll that now so we can start this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and the number that I roll is the number of hit points I get of creatures that I can affect. So I have 61 is what I rolled. Let me read this to you. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell is blinded until the end of your next turn. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next creature with the next lowest hit points.
Okay. Boris has the lowest amount of hit points.
Okay.
And then Horace and Beaumont are tied next, and you could get both of them. Or you could get one of them, not both of them. So I'll let you choose which one.
I'd like to go for Beaumont. Let's get both bows.
Okay. Getting both bows.
Bobo's blinded.
All right. So Boris and Beaumont are blinded.
Yes, and I'm going to just use my bare arm to wipe all the juice from my mouth. I'll take that! Glitter in my mouth now. That's my turn.
Sexy.
Perfect.
It looks like a sexy party.
Oh,
Clad, you're up.
Cool. So, can I just get a feel for where whereabouts are they in this setting? So what's the scenery around? What is there about? Are we, is there like places to sort of get out of sight? Are they on the other side of like an alleyway to us? What's going down?
Yeah, so you kind of walked out into this alley. The alley is about, it's a decent sized alley. You could fit one cart down there, but there's some trash bins out. There's a couple barrels that they have from like empty kegs that they had at the tavern next door. There are some, old rags and stuff that were tossed out from the dungeon, from adventurers that died in there, which is also next door on the other side. So there's like litter and stuff in the alley here. A couple of cardboard boxes, but yeah, so there's places to hide. In the middle of the alley, you've got Hodor and Horace, so the two hoes are like right in the middle.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
And then the two bows are in the back.
Giggity.
But they're both blind now.
Okay. So, my question to you is there a scenario in which I could feasibly put something in the way of one of the hoes that would block that hoe from the vision of the other hoes and bows?
You'd probably be able to block vision from the bows. It depends on how big it is.
Well, that's always the case.
Giggity.
Yeah, because the two hoes are kind of near each other.
It would be no larger than a 5-foot cube.
Yeah. You would definitely be able to block vision to the bows, but not the other hoe.
So I wouldn't be able to put one of the hoes, for example, inside an illusory box that would hide it from vision of the other hoe.
Oh, if you're putting like the box around them,
yeah,
I think that would be possible.
Cool. Okay. So I would like to, please, because I'm guessing as I've not been attacked by any melee creatures, that I'm not within 5 feet of anyone. And therefore unlikely to invoke an attack of opportunity. I would like to, please, run towards the... what are the two hoes? What was the situation? Which one's the least scary?
Well, Hodor is the scariest one. He's the big barbarian-looking dude. And he's the one wearing nothing but a loincloth and combat boots.
Cool.
But the other hoe, Horus, he's the one that did a barrel roll on the ground and tried to seduce people. He does have a giant sword, though, that's like 3 times larger than it ought to be.
Okay, I'm going to go with giant sword bard guy, and I'm going to put him inside an illusory box that obscures him from view, and I'm going to run towards him inside that box also, and I would like to disguise myself to look exactly like him.
Okay. All right.
So at this point, absolutely no one will be able to tell which one of us is the real hoe.
Okay.
And whilst inside the box, I would like to make sure, just really observe the character that I'm turning myself into, so I can ideally like completely match myself to him, and that will that's it's dark in there as well because it's box.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, this all tracks. Strangely enough,
literally a 5-foot cube all the way around. We're just in a box together,
really close.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Anything else?
I mean, I haven't got any more actions. I guess I've used my bonus action and my action. I've only got reactions and speaking. And I'm what does this hoe sound like?
I forgot. Ho's.
Come on, DM.
Ho sounded like the normal guy. Ho was the normal voice. So this Ho was.
Okay, cool, fine.
He was the very first one to talk to you.
Okay.
That was like, hey.
Cool, yeah, I'm in. All right. I'm there, that's my turn.
All right, Flex, over to you. Oh, can you see out of the box too? Or no?
No, it's dark in there.
The vision is dark for both of you.
It's an illusion. I've created an illusory box.
Okay, so you can't see anyone else. Okay, cool. All right, Flex.
I'm going to mount another attack on Hodor. Since I'm down on the ground, I'm going to do nothing at all. I rolled a 2. I throw a very, very poorly placed punch towards his exposed genitalia. Everybody knows that you don't wear a cup or underpants with a loincloth, but I missed. I might have caught some thigh fat or something. Either way, it was slippery and gross.
Some of the thigh hair was more protective than you thought.
Got all tangled up in it.
All right, is that your turn for Flex? Okay.
That is a turn. I had a pretty elaborate plan going, but I'll have to wait till next turn.
Okay. All right. So back to the other guys. So Horus, he shouts out,
I thought that we were supposed to get advantage for our next combat.
And buffs everyone in the party, giving them all advantage on their attacks. And that's his turn. And then Boris, he's blind. So he is going to... so he just gets disadvantage. So he's still gonna move forward, and he's gonna draw 2 daggers, and he's going to try to stab Flex just by listening. So, okay, so with advantage from the buff, but disadvantage from being blind, it offsets, but he got a nat 20.
Oh, come on!
So this is a crit, but you only take half damage on the crit.
Okay.
Oh, yes. It's all coming up us.
An absolute minimal damage of 3 points of damage as he blindly starts slashing out with his dagger and nicks your arm.
Stab like a girl. Should be embarrassed.
I can't see you.
No offense to the girls.
And then it is... That was Boris. Okay, Hodor, he is mad now. So Hodor is going to take his giant hands and smash down on you for trying to hit him in the nuts. And... roll the same thing. Does a 15 hit you, Flex?
I think it does. That's my AC.
Okay, damn. Finally doing some real damage. 18 points of damage as he smashes down on you.
It's a stay down.
Do I have a higher AC than you?
I don't think so.
He's not wearing any armor or anything.
I got nothing but a pair of tights.
All right.
Aesthetics matter.
Yeah, it's important.
And then Beaumont is going to cast Baja Blast again. This time he tries to just... he's blind, so he's just shooting it out wherever he can hear someone. And it lands again just in the same spot that it did before, right on the magic missiles that are laying on the ground still buzzing. And that is their turns. It takes us back up to Fork.
Oh, awesome. Well, it's good thing it's still sticky in here. Let's
So you've got 2 blinded bows, a very angry hoe, and a giant crate in the alley with you.
Yeah, I don't feel... And I'm untouched at this point. So... I think I'm just going to cast a cantrip of... Infestation. You cause a cloud of... We're going to say fleas in this case. You cause a cloud of fleas to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. Let's go with Horus.
Can you see
the target must succeed on a... Oh, that's right. Hodor. Never mind. The other hoe. There's just so many hoes I can't keep track.
Gotta keep track of your hoes.
So Hodor must make a Constitution saving throw.
He got a 9.
Oh, good. Beautiful. Or it takes, let's see, when you reach 5th level, so 2d6 poison damage. And they must move 5 feet in one random direction, decided by a d4. So hang on, let me roll damage first. Well, 4 damage. 4 poison damage.
Okay, that's minimal.
And yeah, right? And then they are pushed north 5 feet.
Alright, so that's toward the dungeon. So, yeah.
Okay. Push them back a little bit with fleas. Enjoy, my friends! I named them all. Don't ask me to remember them.
Hodor hates.
And he's like swatting at the fleas.
I think that's my turn. Yep.
And Clad.
Cool. So I would like to dismiss the cube. And standing in what would have been the cube are now 2 Horuses, identical in looks, and now I would like to, impersonating Horus perfectly. Let me just see if I need to roll for that. Mimicry, there we go. I can accurately mimic sounds I have heard, including voices. Creature that hears those sounds can tell they're in imitations with a successful insight check of DC 15. So I would like to attempt to persuade the remaining party to run for it because we can't handle these people. And one of them has attempted to disguise themselves as me.
Okay. All right. So
quickly run for it.
Make that persuasion, and I will roll insight for each of them.
Okay. So I can treat any roll of less than 10 as a 10 plus 10, 20. Unnatural.
Jeez. All right. Well, Boris and Beaumont failed, but Hodor made it. So
Damn, he's an insightful fool.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 on that. So they're not moving yet because it's not their turns, but yeah. Good. All right, so Flex.
All right, this is when I rally. I'm going to try the same attack again, but with a big dramatic display, looking towards my teammates for encouragement, and looking towards the enemy.
Can I just check, did the other hoe run? Or is it just Hodor that stayed?
Well, you have Horace with you in the box.
No, the box is gone.
And he's not convinced
I dismissed
to
the
run
box.
because he knows that... Well, but he knows that you're him.
That's true.
So he's not confused. He doesn't think that he's you.
I was pretty convincing. Maybe he is me. I think you'll find. I rolled a 20. That's pretty convincing, right?
Am I Horace? Is that Horace?
Who am I?
Where'd I get this sword?
Who am I?
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Flex.
Does a 15 hit?
15 hits Hodor, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's 9 points of damage. I punch him directly in the genitalia. And then I am going to use my grappling strike maneuver as a bonus action. And spend one final superiority die, and that would be a 25 for my strength check to grapple. I'm going to put him in what would normally look like an ankle lock, but it's the Franken beans. So I'm up inside the loincloth.
All right, and that works because he got an 18, but you definitely beat him. So
I'm like, submit.
Hodor!
He's got fleas biting him all over, and he's like trying to grab for his nuts where he just got hit. And falls down to the ground with you.
And I'm pouring out the power, like they do with figure 4 leg locks. That's my action.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. All right. So both the bows are blind, and they are leaving now. So they're like, oh, and they turn around and they start leaving. Boris stumbles over one of the cardboard boxes and kind of trips and falls, but regains his feet and keeps moving along. Beaumont runs directly into a trash bin and like hits himself right in the stomach. He's go, and then he continues on. So they're both leaving combat. Horace lifts his big giant weapon because he's standing right next to you, Clad, and he casts Bigby's Slapping Hand. And Big Hand appears out of nowhere and does a 16 hit.
No, it does not.
Oh, so this giant hand swings at you, but it just barely misses you.
I deflect it with my own completely fictional giant sword.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, his sword doesn't move. He's still just holding his sword, but this Bigby's giant slapping hand comes out of nowhere and does nothing. And then Hodor is on the ground, and he's going to try and break out of this hold, but man, he is in rough shape, and that is a 9 to break out of the hold.
Oh, okay, let me... Oh, I got a 9. What does that do? We're tied. Well, actually, if I add my strength bonus, that's a 12.
Oh, it's a 12?
With the strength bonus, yeah.
Yeah. So he tries breaking out of it, but you just squeeze down a little bit harder, and he yelps out in pain. Hodor! And that's...
Submit!
And that's it. That's his turn. So, yeah, back to the top with Fork.
Hodor, just give up. Run away.
I mean, I can't attack Horace. I don't know which one's which.
I was going to say, I'm going to make a high-low, and you guys pick which one you want to do. And let me write it first. So high is this person, low is this person. All right. So if you want to attack Horus, you've got to choose which one you think is
They can
which.
roll an insight check to see if they know which one's which.
Oh, yeah. You can roll insight.
Oh, okay. Then let me do that. Because
And you have a bonus to your insight. Because I gave you you gave you bardic inspiration.
That's right. Okay, so let me do that then, because Hodor is in a hold infested with fleas. I don't feel like I need to do much more there. So I will roll insight to see if I can figure out which Horus is correct.
I mean, I could just tell you as well, is the other thing.
Yeah, but would he trust it?
It's true.
Because if you say it, Horus is going to say it. I'm the real Horus.
Yeah, he's the real Horus.
You know what I mean?
Which one are you? I'm going to attack one of you. Which one are you? I got a 15 for insight.
Actually, is the spell set? It's actually the insight check at DC 15.
Okay, that inspiration helps. I wouldn't hit otherwise. Then I would like to hit the correct Horus and not my friend, not Horus.
Okay.
You're not gonna like this, Horus.
I didn't say what I was gonna do. What am I gonna do? Let's just do Ice Knife at first level this time. Well, 8 plus 5, 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Yeah, that hits. That hits.
Lovely.
Colder than a witch's titty out there, isn't it?
I knew it was you the whole time.
What gave me away?
I got 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And each creature... Oh, shit. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dexterity saving throw. I didn't read this last time. Hang on. So I need, I'm guessing both Horuses, both real and fake, to make...
I could probably do that.
Dexterity saving throws.
All right.
Just gotta beat a 13.
Oh, okay.
That did not beat a 13. That was a 5.
So, what did you say, 13?
Yes.
I have 13.
Meets a pizza, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, cool. But that is 11 plus 2, right? My maths is not great. That is 13. Before I do something stupid. Cool.
Then real Horus takes 6 cold damage as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, when Horus gets hurt, Hodor, even though he's down on the ground, uses his special ability, seeing that his friend got hurt. And he shouts out,
"Hold the door!"
And I need the attacker, which is Fork, to make a DC 12 wisdom save. And if you fail, you begin to cry and get disadvantage on your next turn.
Oh.
9 plus 5, 14.
Okay, alright, so you saved.
I have no emotions, you can't make me feel things.
Clearly.
Who told you could hit my friend?
And it is Clad.
Oh, me again. Cool.
Yep.
Right, in which case, action. I'm going to... is there a minimum range on Eldritch Blast?
But yeah, I don't think there's a minimum.
9 plus 8. What's that? 17?
17.
That hits.
Yes, excellent. That's a D10. 8 plus 4, 12.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And the second one, does he need it? Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. 10 plus 18.
Yeah, that hits, yeah.
Cool. And another 8 damages from the Eldritch Blast.
That does it for him.
Oh, it does it for him. Cool. I guess, yeah, I'll just change myself back as a bonus action then.
Oh, I was wrong. I did not think that was you. Oh, God, that was good. You're pretty good at this. I almost killed you.
It's okay.
And then Flex. You're up. You've got Hodor.
At the beginning of each round, I can deal 1d4 damage to someone I have grappled, so I'm going to wrench it on a little tighter. Submitter, it's coming off!
Take the eyeballs! Take the eyeballs!
That'll be 6 points of damage. I think I get the strength for it.
Oh yeah, I would say.
1d4, yep. Okay, 6 points. Tighten up my ankle lock on the genitalia.
All right, and he says,
I submit.
And he submits. And the other two have ran away. They're long gone. They spent all of their actions running blindly down a dark alley. So you guys have Hodor as your prisoner. Horus is dead, and yeah, there is loot just starts falling out of Hodor's loincloth.
Dibs on the big sword and the eyeballs.
Yes.
Can I roll for eyeballs?
I'll make him say my name first before I let go.
That's it. I got eyeballs. I rolled well.
He says uncle at first, but then changes it to Flex. He's like, Flex!
That's right. I'm a registered Flex offender.
Oh my god. No.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh wow.
Well, now that that's established, let's take another break and listen to a promo for the Dungeon Master Dojo. Be right back after this.
My lords, my ladies, and all you other people out there, allow me to tell you about the Dungeon Master's Dojo. The Dungeon Master's Dojo is a podcast dedicated to furthering the art of dungeon mastery. They talk Dungeons and Dragons, of course, and other role-playing games to bring you tips and tricks to build your skill and to be a better game master and player. New content drops every Tuesday at the stroke of midnight, with shorter content dropping Wednesday, also at the stroke of midnight. Join them at the Dungeon Master's Dojo.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. It's a thing. And now the truth is out there. I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free anytime, anywhere. And each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry. We were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
So, the barbarian was carrying all the loot that the party had. In total, they had 16 potions of healing, a wanted poster with each person's name, picture, and their nickname. There's a jail cell key, 6 bones, 3 wolf pelts, 3 wooden plates, 12 guard tunics, 3 silver blossom leaves, 6 bundles of wood, 2 empty potion vials, and 17 books.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Shit, that's a lot to be kept. Is that like a
How big was the loincloth?
Are any of these books the books that we're looking for? Because we can just end this right now.
Oh, that's smart.
No, none.
Was there a mare book in that codpiece?
And that's why they called you the leader. Sorry, Flex.
Alright, I think I wrote down what was important on that list.
I don't really need the guard uniform if we're going to disguise ourselves as it, but we can take an extra one if you like.
True. I at least want the 2 empty potion vials. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet.
Potions of healing, many of them.
I need these.
Yeah, there were 16 for each.
Oh!
They were all holding on to all this loot after they broke out of prison.
What's the big sword worth?
The big sword is just a big sword of flimsy. It doesn't actually do any damage. It just looks really pretty.
Is it heavy?
No, not at all.
Sick. I want the big sword. I want it like Cloud from Final Fantasy. I want it on my back at all times.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You would do like 0 damage if you hit.
That's fine. I just want it for the look.
Yeah, that's all he carried it for.
Cool.
So that makes sense.
It's like a LARP weapon, is it?
All right.
I have 4 potions of healing going in.
Yeah, same. And then we've got a key from them and a bunch of other shit.
And 2 eyeballs.
I mean, 4 if you take them out of Hodor.
No, he's still alive. They're only fun if they come out of dead things.
Wait, what?
That's fair.
I will use Mage Hand and just slap Hodor across the face as we pass by.
Ooh. Just leave him there.
Yeah.
That looks like fun. I want to give it a go too. I'd like to do exactly the same thing. I was right. It is fun.
Yes. Can I Mage Hands high five?
Yes, absolutely. Best friends, slapping other creatures. What are we doing with the big wibbly pink things? You got a bag big enough?
I don't have bag, I just juggle things.
Oh, right. Well, juggle these. I'd like to try and throw you the pink wiggly things.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just continuously juggle as I walk. This was such a mistake.
Well, it's quite impressive, to be fair.
Yes, somebody guide me. I can't watch where I'm going and also the things I'm throwing in the air.
It was the greatest show.
6 steps away from the dungeon entrance. So you guys make it across the street.
I'd like to check for traps.
Okay, so the door you see as you come up, there is a spot for a key on there. There is also a riddle on the door, but go ahead and make your trap check first.
What's that, investigation or perception?
Investigation.
It makes no difference. 10.
Okay. A 10. So you don't see anything noticeable about this door except for the riddle that's up there, and the keyhole, and then the handle.
Hey, you guys! I don't see anything noticeable about this door apart from the riddle that's on here.
The riddle, it says, I have many dates, but never go out to dinner. I am reborn every year, but do not have a birthday. I am the illustration of an illusion that every person chooses to believe. I have numbers and names all housed in square frames. What am I?
Guys, it's a calendar. Has anyone got a calendar on them? Does anyone know what a calendar is?
My mind is blown how fast you did that.
So you say calendar, and a giant calendar appears on the door displaying an entire month. Above the calendar, a line of text appears that says, if you wish to unlock the latch, first your agendas all must match. And the name of Fork appears on the 12th day. The name of Clad appears on the 18th, and the name of Flex appears on the 21st. And it looks like, it's like very illusion-esque, like you can touch it if you want it. It's very interactive.
So Fork was on the 12th. Clad was on
18th and 21st.
And the 21st.
Well, I don't think I have anything planned on the 21st.
Oh, great. Well, let's do it on your day then. That's easy. I've got nothing then.
I can move days. I'm flexible with schedule.
Let's all do it then. All right. Well, we'll come back on the on the 21st then, shall we?
Yes, the mayor does not need to mayor today.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, bye. I'm not going to. That would end this podcast very suddenly. What's a podcast? Hello? What? I've gone very meta. Someone help me.
We're recording on the 19th. That's literally in 2 days. All right, I'll see you guys Wednesday.
Can I just try the key that the 4 little bandits, Bobart Hobart, had? On the key lock?
Yep, you can put it in the lock, and the key unlocks the lock. But the door handle still doesn't move. It's still magically sealed.
Oh, it's got Baja Blast on it. Door's sticky.
Can I roll investigation to this calendar and see if it reveals any secrets to me?
Sure.
I don't like this dice. That's another 10. You're going back in the box.
Yeah, like I said, the calendar is just kind of this lit up big calendar with that note above the top and your names on specific days.
Okay.
If I touch the calendar, does anything like light up as I touch my name or the day that I'm on?
Yeah, so you touch the day that you're on, and you were the first day, or yeah. So a drop down appears, and you see 4 figures. One is a green dragon, a blue dog, a red dandelion, and an orange dagger.
All right, a green dragon, a blue dog, a red dandelion, an orange dagger.
Well, I figured out the calendar at the beginning, so I'm going to take a rest here. You carry on. I'll just sit down and admire my new fake sword for a minute.
Well, I'm not very bright, so I don't know how much help I can be in this situation. But I like dragons.
Can I, be a child in an elevator and just touch all the buttons?
Yes, you can touch all the buttons. Most of the days do nothing, but their other 2 days both have drop downs as well.
Do we have any of those symbols already on our days?
So for the day for Clad has a black firefly, an orange flail, a green ferret, and a silver lute. And then Flex has a silver boot, a blue badger, a red balloon, and a black bell. And then a button at the bottom of the schedule, after all the drop downs have opened, a button appears at the bottom that says Schedule Now.
Hey, you guys, the last time I looked at one of these, there was like a little paperclip that came up and said, it looks like you're trying to solve a puzzle. But I don't see it.
Can I cast Clippy? Okay, so three of us have all the same color.
No, the last time I tried this, there was some sort of dice roll you can make that was sort of like an investigation check you can make to try and solve a problem. I don't really know why you said that, there's dice involved in theoretical procedures, but maybe one of you could, I don't know, whatever it is, roll some sort of investigation or an insight check, because I've been rolling shite.
Alright, investigation, right?
Yep. For a hint?
I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
Oh, that's worse than me. It's all down to you!
Guys. Oh no. I got a 3.
Oh, we die here. This is it. This is how it ends. Back to the pub. We'll go back in and
get
one of those books, and I'll just
anyway.
Get one of the books. I'll just lie to the innkeeper. It's fine. He won't know. I've got a plus 10 to deception. I'll just convince him it's the right book. It's fine.
Right. Do the numbers matter? Do the date numbers matter?
No.
No. Okay, good. At least eliminating something I don't have to pay attention to. Oh! Wait. No, I thought I saw something. Never mind.
Is it anything to do with Bluey, the kid's cartoon character? There's a blue dog.
There's a blue dog.
There's a lot of double letters, and I have a letter fetish in me, so I might just be seeing shit that isn't there.
Dogs, ferrets, and badgers are all animals.
They're fuzzy too.
I mean, so are fireflies.
Mammals.
Oh, okay.
Or the dagger, the flail, and a bell could all be weapons.
I'm gonna ring your bell.
Have you ever been hit by a bell? I'm sure it hurt. Depends on the size of the bell.
There's double G's in orange dagger. There's double R's in green ferret. There's double L's in bell and balloon and boot. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we rolled really well on our investigations to get some clues for this.
Yeah, guys.
Is there like a drop down for help?
I mean, you can just try and click things.
Click everything. I click all the things. I click things
at
random.
It only lets you select one at a time. So you
try D100.
All 4 of them.
I rolled 100. I try 100 times. I literally did roll a 100. Has never happened before.
Impressive.
And I think there's only 64 combinations we could have. So somewhere in there's 100. We got it right.
Yeah. I tried all 64. Some of them multiple times because I wasn't keeping track.
Okay, so you pick one. Which one do you want to pick to start?
I mean, do you want me to go through these?
Do the mammals. Do the mammals.
We'll do the mammals.
Do.
I click all the mammals.
Dog, ferret, badger.
Yeah.
Okay, so you click dog, ferret, and badger, and you hit schedule, and it says Meeting scheduled, and the door unlocks and opens
damn
up
it.
slightly for you. It was mammals.
I quit.
It was
Just the mammals?
It was mammals. Yeah.
I told you, the D100, it saved us.
Yeah. Which, honestly, there was a trap on this. If you failed guessing the right ones, it would have done 1d6 life damage, because, life, so you can't really book stuff. So, yeah. But no, you guys got in. So, into the dungeon we go. The door opens, and the heroes enter a large room. The dungeon is actually just this one giant-ass room. There are candles lit around the perimeter of the room, and a man and a woman stand at the far end of the dungeon. Between them rests a treasure chest. You recognize Lord Edgington. He's wearing his oversized duster, black duster, but he's also wearing black baggy pants with a black t-shirt that's tucked into them. He's wearing sunglasses inside and does have his hair gelled firmly in place. You can tell that he has 6 swords altogether, and one is drawn at this point. The woman next to him is the mayor's own lawyer, so he was right. It was an inside job. Her name is Jules Sawyer, the rules lawyer, and she has a big book opened up and has her hand placed on the center of the pages. It is the town rule book, not the mayor's one that he's going after. You've seen this book many of times. But Lord Edgington says to you, the mayor couldn't even come himself. He had to send you cronies. Well, I won't even monologue for you, because I'm too edgy for monologues. Jules, take care of them. And Jules says, well, actually, and the book flares up with magic, and 6 small clockwork creatures spawn into existence in front of you. And roll for initiative. And while they're rolling initiative for the final boss fight, we're going to listen to one last promo for Roll Gay Roleplay. Here it is, and we'll be right back.
The new season of Roll Gay Roleplay uncovers the mysteries of Soul Quest City. This comedy fiction story follows 4 detectives: Bay,
let's go kill somebody,
Linspector St. Tit,
Obviously, I am a man of sophisticated cigarette taste.
Rux Baldacchino.
Hey, did you say hot dog? Make sure they're, regular hot dogs, no ketchup.
And Zastasha Felzar.
Hashtag live, laugh, love. Hashtag tentacle. Hashtag bailing you out.
As they search for clues and unlock secrets, one client at a time. Season 5 of Roll Gay Roleplay is available now on your preferred podcast platform.
And roll for initiative.
Oh, darn. Well, I got a 3.
I got an unnatural 10.
3.
Wow. Okay. All right. So it goes the clockwork baddies. It goes Clad, then Fork, then Flex.
Okay. You said there's 6 of them?
Yes. And they're all these little tiny guys, right? And they all land on the ground, and 2 of them shoot out lines of text. It looks like some lines from the player's handbook that shoot 2 at each of you. So the first 2 are going toward Clad, and that is a 17 and a 19 to hit.
Well, a 17 meets armor class and a 19 beats it.
All right, so they both hit for 2d6 each of annoying damage.
What the fuck?
So that's 3 points of damage for the first one and 8 points for the second one.
I'd have a reaction to that.
Oh no, you did not shoot that green shit at me.
Sure.
I would like to use an reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke, please.
All right.
And Hellish Rebuke, I can point my finger at a creature that has damaged me, and they're momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 2d10 fire damage, or half as much on a successful save. So you need to roll and dex save.
That is a 10.
10. What's dex save? No. No. We were looking for 16. 16 is what we were looking for, not...
Way off!
Way off! That was just nowhere near. So that'll be 2d10 damages for you. That's 10 and 7. 17, nice. 17, I guess, fire damage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 17 fire damage kills the first clockwork one.
Sick.
It just explodes into text, and rules fly everywhere.
Guys, they're full of words. And they're very flammable.
yes.
Quickly, get the spell corrector.
Okay. Second round of attacks goes toward Fork, and that's a 24 and a 23.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, the first roll is 6 damage of annoying damage, and then another 4 damage, so 10 total.
All right.
This damage is very annoying.
Oh.
All right, and then the last ones go toward Flex. Oops. Oh, damn. And then nope, this is a 10 and an 11. I assume both of those
miss.
Both of those miss. Yep. So this starts shooting words at you, but I mean, what are words really?
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
And yeah, that takes us to Clad's turn.
Oh, me already. So, talk to me. Who's in the room? We got 5 of these clockworky things then, and 2 people.
And you've got Jules Sawyer, the rules lawyer, who threw the words out of the book at you guys, and she's just kind of chilling up next to the treasure chest. And then you've got Lord Edgington, who's just chilling, leaning against the treasure chest, looking edgy as fuck.
Cool. What else is in the room? Is there like nothing in the room? What scenery is around?
There's candles in, and then there's normal dungeon stuff. So, you know, there's a couple crates in there. There's some vases that could be broken. There's a chandelier hanging from the ceiling and a really nice rug on the ground. There's a throne that's up that's like sitting behind the treasure chest, but no one's sitting in the throne. It's just kind of chilling there. What other things would be in a dungeon?
Oh, I also need some temporary hit points because I killed a thing. 9 temporary hit points, please. Do they have to be temporary, or can I? How do I do? I usually 9 in there, don't I? 9.
Can I just have them?
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. Cool. Okay. So my question is, could I create some sort of? What I'd like to do is I would like to create an illusion in front of me that looks like the wall behind me. So for anyone facing towards us, it looks like I've completely vanished. And that's a cantrip. I'd also like to use a spell slot to cast... where are you? Silent Image in front of that. Actually, I don't need to use a spell slot. I can just do it. I'd like to cast Silent Image of myself running towards the mayor, the not mayor, the what? Edgington,
Lord
yeah.
Edgington.
I'd like my illusory self to charge towards Lord Edgington, please.
Okay, all right. So they have to make what save exactly?
So if they want to see through my minor illusion, they will need to perform an investigation check against my spell save DC. And in terms of the silent image, that would be an investigation check against my spell save DC.
Okay, all right. So on their turns, if they want to try and see through it, they gotta make a check. Okay,
but for all intents and purposes, nothing has changed other than it looks like I started running towards them. Because immediately in front of me, I have created an illusory wall that looks like the wall behind me.
Right. Yep. No, this makes sense.
Cool.
All right. Fork.
Okay. How far are Edgington and Rules Lair from me?
About 30 feet.
Oh, lovely. I don't want to attack these little things, these little words. I'd rather go for the Rules Lair. Far too lawful for me to be in the same room as. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for a 4th level phantasmal killer on the rules lawyer.
That did not just happen.
I need to know. I want to know the nightmares. You tap into the nightmares of the creature that you can see, creating an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature. I need a wisdom saving throw of 13.
It's a lot of illusions.
I need it lower, please.
Yeah,
if I can. Right. Just.
Oh man, and wisdom's good for her, but she still only rolled an 11.
What's a rules lawyer's greatest fear?
Her greatest fear is being in court, being naked in front of everyone. Like in school when you have to do a giant presentation. So the whole town is there, and she just made a really great case, and the lawyer says, "Jules, you're naked." And so she's like, "Oh my god," and she's naked in front of everyone and just devastated, and her heart explodes in her nightmare.
Amazing. And she's going to take 19 psychic damage in that process.
Oh, Jesus!
Does that break her concentration that she may or may not need for these creatures?
They're just summoned constructs. She doesn't need to concentrate on them, but that definitely hurts.
Okay. Well, that is all I got. You're making him alone. Gross.
Yeah. And so is she in this vision right now? Like, is that where so she's like covering herself on stage next to Lord Edgington, who's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Yeah,
exactly. We can see her acting this way. But what she sees around her is just the court and her nudeness.
All right, so she throws her hands up. She's like, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!" And she's
Everyone's looking. We're all looking. I'm taking pictures.
Make it sexy now.
Yeah,
you want the truth. Yeah. You can't handle the truth.
She takes the player's handbook and she's like trying to cover her bits with it, like trying to figure out how to stretch the book long enough to cover herself. I mean, you're
going to need considerably bigger buns.
All right, that takes us to Flex.
All right, you can't skip ab day, sister. I'm gonna. Edgington's like 30 feet away.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'm going to. I'm gonna attack Edgington with a drop kick.
Okay.
That's 23.
That hits.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Oof. All right.
And then I lock eyes with him menacingly, but I'm looking up because of the height difference. And I do the pack pop to let him know.
He will not be intimidated.
And then as a bonus action, I'll rage.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
I've got a +7 to intimidation. I'd like to check that fact.
Now, back to the bad guys. So all of the little guys run and start attacking Fork. So all 5 of them run over and they start kicking at you with their little feet.
Oh.
I got 2 13s. Do those hit?
Nope.
No? All right. And then I got 1 19.
Yeah.
All right. So out of all 5 attacks, only one of them actually hit. And it kicks you, and you see words shoot up, kind of like an old Batman comic once it kicks you, that just says footnote. And it does 11 points of annoying damage.
Oh. I dropped out of school, I can't read. Ouch.
Jules Sawyer, does she make a save again to try and get out of that phantasmal killer, or was that just like a 1-round thing?
That's a good question. Let me check.
All right.
Concentration up to a minute.
So if she can try and make a save to get out of it now, or is she just stuck there?
At the end of the target's turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw. And if it fails, you take another 40-10 psychic damage.
Ooh. All right, well, she just failed, so
I love the spell.
Okay, well, that's a D100. How about a few of those? Is that okay?
2 or 3 D100 will do it, yeah. Or I've got a D30 if you want to try that one.
Oh. Well, 15 psychic damage.
15 out. Okay, so she looks out into the crowd and she sees her parents, and her dad is just like,
Jules, I am so disappointed in you.
And boom, more psychological damage. That's hurting.
Your father's seen your tramp stamp now.
Savage.
She doesn't even remember getting a tramp stamp, but now she's even more mortified.
Why is it so juicy?
That's what it says.
Juice.
Is it juicy?
Across both buttocks.
And then that takes us over to Lord Edgington, who wasn't engaged to begin with, but now he draws his sword. And he says...
Which one?
Or he had it drawn, but he goes to attack and he says, "This is the sword that killed my mother!" And he goes to attack Flex with 2 attacks. And, oh my dear lord, and he got a 7 and a 6. So I'm gonna assume that he's just swinging all over and missing you all around. Can't land a single blow.
That was embarrassing, bro.
God damn it!
And that's their turns. That takes us back over to Clad.
Okay, so I'm hidden behind an illusory wall. I've got an illusory version of me just wandering around like 15 feet away from me in the middle of this room. That everyone's just blindly ignoring. I just need to check whether I need to continue concentration on him or not. Bear with me 1 second. I should have done that before, but it's fine. It's fine. No one's waiting on me or nothing. It's fine. Does it say it does say concentration? So does that mean I can cast another cantrip, but I can't do another spell?
You would be able to cast a cantrip if you were concentrating on the other one, but just couldn't be like anything concentration based. But yeah,
that's fine.
You can. Okay, good. I need to do that for my next turn too. Thank you.
I would like to, please cast. Guess what? Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Eldritch Blast, please.
All right.
What's his name? The fake mayor.
Lord Edgington.
That's the bunny.
The Edgelord.
The Edgelord. He's well edgy. He's so edgy.
Edgelord.
Lord Edgington.
What is 14?
14 does not hit.
Oh, one goes straight past. I'm guessing that a 23 does that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it does. Yeah.
Cool. And it's just the 12 damages.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
One. Yeah, I did really well. 1d10 plus 4. So yeah.
Okay, and when that hits him, that last hit, his sword that killed his mother goes flying out of his hand, like just disappear. Like he drops it.
Oh! Quick, grab the sword! It's our only hope.
Off to Fork.
Okay. I have very little movement speed because I'm just a little deep gnome. But I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself, which increases my speed by 10 feet. And it's touch and it's not concentration. Oh no, that would end the spell. Hang on, that's a spell. Hang on. Do I want to get the rules lawyer out of this? Because I could do this, Long Strider, and run towards the sword, and then grab the mom's sword. I don't know what I'd do with it. But I have it.
Yes!
Okay, let's just do it. I'll break concentration of the rules lawyer nudeness scare, and I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself, which is first level. So then I got a moving speed of 35 feet. I'm going to run and pick up the sword. That's an action and a movement, and I don't have a bonus action. But at this point, I have a sword.
Yep, you do have the sword that killed Lord Edgington's mother.
I'm going to kill you like I killed your mother!
Wait, what?
That's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, Flex.
We're gonna go with. I'm gonna spend the superiority dice, and I'm gonna. Well, first I'll see if I hit. It's 18.
That's a hit.
On Edgington, and that's going to do 11 points of damage. And then I want to grapple him. I want to throw him in a headlock.
All right.
And bring him down to his knees. So that is 12. 12 is my grappling roll.
19 is the opposed strength check, so...
Ooh, he's strong.
Yeah, knocks your hands
grapple.
No one touches me without my permission. Don't touch me.
I'm gonna mess your hair up. Gonna mess it up.
He makes sure it's perfect as he steps back away. All right. I guess back to the bad guys, right?
Yeah, let's have at them.
All right. So the clockwork little things are going to chase after the illusory devil, with the exception of one who was smart enough to follow Fork.
Oh no.
So it rolled a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's only 6 damage.
Okay.
But you see, blam, shazam, kapow. And then below it in subtext it says, words hurt. And then, let's take it over. Oh, now
Jumping Jeepers, Batman!
Now that Jules Sawyer is good, she is going to...
I just break the flow, Nico, but I've got to admit something here.
Yeah?
If those little robotic things have gone to interact with my illusory force, that will completely ruin the illusion. So if one of them has physically interacted with it, then it gives away that it's an illusion.
We'll say, because all of this is kind of happening at the same time, we'll say that once they go to attack it, that will be for the next round. But she failed her insight, her perception. I mean, she failed, whatever, to see if that's real or not. So she's going to shoot at it as well. So she casts a spell at it, and it goes through there, and you guys are saved. But yes, everything now knows that that's not real for the next round. And then Lord Edgington, who had stepped away and straightened his hair, draws another sword and says, "This sword killed my father," and goes to attack Flex again for two attacks. This one does hit for 21 to hit. Ooh. And he slashes you for 8 points of damage.
Since I'm raging, that's cut in half, right?
Yep.
You stab like a girl. Barely felt it. Your hair looks ridiculous.
My hair looks fantastic. My mother loved my hair, so did my father. Now I have to avenge them.
Your mother never loved you, and that's why you're all dark and mysterious.
My mother was killed by that sword.
How about that for some psychological?
Your mother never loved you.
She threw herself on it out of disappointment.
Okay, that's the bad guys' turns. We are back up to Clad.
Cool. Okay. In that case, there's no point hanging on to the silent image no more, because everyone knows it's not real. So we are going to do a cheeky Eldritch Blast again. I'm going to go for some more hitting at Mr. Fake Mayor. 24.
That is,
yeah. Yep. 1d10 plus 4, so 9 plus 4, that's 13 damages.
Wow.
And the second one is a 16.
Alright, so with that first hit, he drops his sword that killed his father. That one falls to the ground.
Awesome. And that's an 8 plus 4, 12 more damages.
Alright, yeah, well, okay.
And bonus action time. Oh, I'm going to go give Bardic Inspiration again. I'm going to sing my little kenku song, and this time Flex can have my Bardic Inspiration. That's 1d6 you can use for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yep.
Added after the roll, before knowing the outcome.
Yep. Sweet.
I'm still hidden behind my illusory wall.
Your wall, yeah. Alright, Fork.
All right, I have the mom killing sword, but I'm not going to use it.
Get the dad killing sword.
I got spell slot. Just collect all the swords. I'm going to cast. I've got a 4th level spell slot. We're gonna just Mage Hand. Oh, wait, Mage Hand is a cantrip. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna Mage Hand. I'm gonna Mage Hand and get the dad killing sword and just hold that in my Mage Hand. Yes. And then I'm going to cast 4th level Ice Knife on the Rules Lawyer.
Okay.
Either way, whether this hits or not, natural 20!
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 damage for the Ice Knife when the shard of ice flings out and hits her. And then it bursts. The shard explodes, and every target and creature within 5 feet, which I think is just her near her.
Just her, yep.
Then I need her to make a dexterity saving throw.
And she failed?
She did?
Yep.
Alright, since it's 4th level, it is 5d6.
Oh my dear lord.
Cold damage. And I rolled a few 6s there. 21 cold damage. Each hit, bitch!
Okay, so she has a reaction spell, and she shouts out, well, actually, according to Rule 32 of the Honda Accord that states that all damage done, if it is going to kill me and it is a Monday, and the someone that is doing it is holding a sword that doesn't belong to him, then I only am reduced down to 1 hit point. And she is saved and reduced down to 1 hit point. But man, she is effed up.
Alright, that's all I got. I did all my things.
Fucked up, man.
Excuse me, madam. You can't park there. There's a fight going on.
Alright, and that takes us to Flex.
You're going for a ride. I'm gonna suplex him.
Yes. Oh no.
For 9 points of damage.
Nice. Okay.
Which looks ridiculous because Flex is 2.5 feet tall.
Nice. Alright, that takes him down to 100 hit points. So another sword falls out of its scabbard and slips away. And he says, oh no, that's the sword that killed my hamster, Tribble.
No one wants your shitty hamster sword.
That's much less appealing.
So Jules runs and hides behind the throne. She is out. She has no interest in getting hit again. So she's hiding and crying. The little clockwork things go and start chasing after Flex. I think there's there's 4 of them chasing after Flex. One was still going after Fork. So I got a nat 20, 14, a 20, and a 19.
Everything but the 14 hit.
Okay. 16 points of damage for the crit. And then the other 2 footnotes did 19 points total of annoying damage to you.
Yikes.
Which that's all halved because he's a barbarian and raging.
Oh, right.
And then the one that was going after Fork.
Yeah, I'm a squishy wizard, so...
It ran up and it went to kick at you, but it accidentally got you confused with the mage hand holding the sword and just started kicking at the air under the mage hand and did nothing at all. And that takes us to Lord Edgington. So he draws another sword and says, this is the sword that accidentally slipped off a shelf and stabbed me in the foot. And he goes to attack you with it.
These swords are getting worse.
Oh, and one is a miss for sure, and one is a crit.
Oh shit!
That for the crit is only 7 points of damage. So he critically grazed you. And that is their turns.
Cool.
So Clad.
Hey, I'd like to perform a bonus action first, please. I'd like to use Unsettling Word.
Come on, punk! Loser! Pansy! Wuss! Idiot!
Okay.
As bonus action, I can expend a Bardic Inspiration and choose a creature I can see within 60 feet. The creature must subtract the number of a 1d6 Bardic Inspiration die rolled against the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn. So, I'm going to roll 1d6.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Okay.
And Mr. Fake Mayor is going to have to subtract 5 from his next saving throw before whatever he uses before my next turn. Now, as my action, I would like to cast Suggestion on Mr. Fake Man.
Okay.
And I would like to suggest to him that I'm going to so suggestion. I can magically influence a creature I can see within range that can hear and understand me. The creature can't be charmed or immune to the effects. The suggestion must be worded in a manner that makes course of action sound reasonable. So I'm going to reason with him and say, now, Mr. Mayor, it's very clear that you're going to lose this here fight, and as you can see, we're crushing everything around you. Now, we don't want to waste any more time just casually smashing your toys and stealing all your swords. As you can see, we've acquired 2 of them already, and your hamster sword is somewhere over there, and your dropping sword, I think, is the one you're holding. It's not very impressive. Your concubine, or wherever she is called, has run away and is hiding behind that chair over there. I'm not entirely certain what she is aiming to achieve. We can still see her feet sticking out from behind it. Anyway, I digress. What I'm aiming to ask you to do here is very simple. We want one thing, you want another thing. But I guess what I'm saying is that overall, I think what you want is to survive this encounter. As I understand at the moment, we have taken very few hit points. It's a strange way of measuring the life force of a person in real conversation, but I'm thinking or understanding the words I'm saying here. What I want you to understand is I'm giving the opportunity here to give us the book and all your gold and the rest of your swords and how you say in your dialect to fuck off out the door and never be seen again in this town, and then, I don't know, go be evil mayor somewhere else. How does that sound to you?
Holy shit.
Let's make a roll and see.
Cool. You have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw with a -5.
So +4 -5 equals 7.
Nope.
He got a 7.
That does not beat my spell save DC of 15.
So Jules shouts out,
You should listen to him. You should just do what he says. I don't even know where he is. He's hiding somewhere behind a fake wall.
And you can hear Lord Jedgington say, I think I'll let you guys have the treasure that I took, but I need my swords.
No, the swords are part of the deal. Swords or death.
But this sword here, he touches one and says, this one actually sliced my sandwich the wrong way, and it didn't make it a perfect cut in half.
Is it like a serrated one as well?
This sword here was delivered by bats on the darkest of nights, a gift from the devil himself.
Oh, I definitely want that one. That one has to stay. You can keep the bread sword. That's fine. You can keep the shitty bread knife.
I guess I can deal with that. The last sword that he mentioned, the one delivered by bats, actually says Spirit Halloween on the hilt. So you can you recognize.
Is this plastic?
It's fine, Jules. Come with me. We're leaving.
I said
this
all your
town.
gold and books as well, thank you.
It's all in the chest.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Is it locked? This is an important question for mathematics here. Are you locking the chest?
The chest is locked. Yeah.
Well,
the key
as well then. Your boots.
Boot. Yeah.
I need your boots, your gun, and your motorcycle.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what that is. I heard it somewhere.
He kicks off his left boot. Take the damn boot.
And the other one.
He kicks off.
What am I going to do with one boot? What do you think this is?
He kicks off his boots and drops his swords, except for the sandwich sword.
And he leaves town, never to be seen again?
No.
Damn. Verdammt.
But that is the end of Clad's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes it Fork's turn.
He's dropped all but one sword and given us all his stuff. And his boots.
And his boots.
I almost want to just take the key and just check the chest, but it feels like a damn trap. But what else am I going to do with a key in a chest but use it? And I got speed right now, and they're running away. I don't need to attack anything. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to walk over to a key, grab it, and I'm going to walk over to the chest, and I'm going to try and unlock it.
Okay. So you use the key in the chest and open the chest?
Yes.
I dislike the way he said that.
Right?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn it.
God damn it!
Oh.
Where are my reactions? Come at me.
18 plus 2, 21.
Oh, okay.
I'm very nimble.
Yeah.
So a wave of sickness emanates from this chest because the DM is sick of your shit. And you luckily are able to hold it in. Those drinks that you had back at the tavern next door really were able to like help build up that fortitude. So you feel fine. You feel fine. And in there you see the book. The magic book just chilling in there. It's glowing, obviously, in the chest, like ah, and yeah, the prize is there.
I'm very used to this feeling. Oh, sorry. I've got the book. Also, Mr. Lord Edge, if you don't like her and need a new partner, I am available. I've liked your energy today. It's very exciting. She's bad rules lawyer. I'm not the rules lawyer. I follow no rules. That's my pitch. But I'm going to take the book and the swords that killed your parents. So if you want them back, it's with me on a date.
Monsieur, could I possibly request that I get the eyeballs of the young lady before we leave? If you are replacing her, she is not needing them, no?
Yes.
Jules, like, I'm still alive.
Oh, we can fix that. So don't worry. Pardon.
Flex, it's your turn.
Well, I won by forfeit. I want to make that perfectly clear. I had exactly where I wanted. That's why you quit. So before you go, you have to say my name. Then I give him a front double bicep. Say it.
Are we
Say it. Say my name. Emo boy, say it.
Flex, the one guy that could beat me in arm-to-arm combat.
That's right.
Is that good enough for you? And he tosses his hair back, but it's gelled so it doesn't move.
That'll suffice. Here's a little pep pop for the lady before she loses her eyeballs to the bird.
Oh my goodness. All right. So sorry. So Jules Sawyer takes 1 cringe damage, and she just dies. That's it.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic! The eyeballs are ready.
There you go. Everyone's happy.
Give me some more eyeballs.
Oh, Lord Edgington walks over to Fork and obviously is like, it looks like she didn't make it, so I could be in the market for a new partner. Do you have any gold with you?
I have gold, but I will give you back Mama's sword first.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes, barter system. This is how you start a perfect relationship. Mutually beneficial.
Yeah, let's go to the next town and steal from the next mayor.
Yeah, you guys can follow up with current mayor. I'm gonna head up with this one.
Are we still in initiative?
No, I guess that's it. I guess you guys win. All right,
seems
so
Please don't kill me
what
first.
happens to the robot things? The little robot things? Are they still there?
No, when she died, I forgot. Yeah, she died, and they just dissolved into letters. They just splatted on the floor. So now there's just a bunch of like graffiti all over the floor of this of this dungeon.
Today's battle was sponsored by the letters B, Q. Can I drop my minor? Can I drop the minor illusion then, and just stroll over to the dead lady corpse and steal her eyeballs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Fork, the book that you're holding is titled "The Dungeon Master's Guide to Bullshitting on the Spot, 6th edition."
Oh, you guys might need this book for the mayor. The mayor said they wanted this book. I don't need it anymore. I've got man.
It was juicy.
Oh.
Are they how do you say is that a valuable book you got there?
Is it? No, you answer. I just took it from you.
I mean, it seems valuable. The mayor had it, and so I just wanted him to stop taxing the rich. But this is what he was using to run the town, so Apparently, if he's going to tax the rich, I'll move to a new town where there are no taxes for the rich.
Ah.
Yes, I don't want to pay taxes either.
That's a mighty fine mission. Let me tell you one more idea I have for you, son. I'm gonna tell you about. There's this thing you say, well, the finders, keepers, and the possession in 9/10 of the law, and being as how I am now, we are very much in possession of this here book. We are somewhat in possession of what makes a male in this town, so why would we, per se, hand back this powerful item and say, why don't we just kill this other son-bitch here and just go ahead and become the three-way mayors of this here township?
Wait, do you want to kill my boyfriend?
Well, you can come too if you like. I'm not. I'm not splitting it 4 ways, mind you. If he's coming too, he's coming out of your share. You hear?
Oh yes, we have a separate bank account.
Oh, very nice, cool.
I know how to protect my assets.
Decision. Yeah.
So I'd like to, if I may, did we bring any of the other books that came with us?
Dropped? The random loot that you found on the adventuring party.
Oh.
I'd like to, if I may, use a kenku ability of forgery and make near perfect copies of the Dungeon Master's Guide, but with totally wrong information in it. So it's an ability I have. Let me just tell you a little bit more about it. Expert duplication. When I copy writing or craftwork produced by yourself or someone else, I have advantage on the ability checks to produce an exact duplicate. I would like to produce a near duplicate, but, with the wrong information in it.
Okay.
So it all looks the same.
Right.
But if someone were to use it as a guide, it would tell you all the wrong information.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you work on this while Lord Edgington and Fork get to know each other. Flex is doing just that, flexing around the room, and then I guess to wrap up this one shot, you guys become the mayor. Did I get? Is that right?
Are we going to go and overthrow the mayorship now? Just go back to the inn and just completely mess with this
whack
guy?
him. Yeah.
All right. I'd like to, having created this near perfect copy, I'd like to pocket the real guide and say, right, boys, we heading back to the inn next door. Weirdly, it's not very far. I won't tell you certainly. He didn't do it himself, but shall we?
I'm in.
Work over the mayor and take control of this town and
okay.
Drink for free at the tavern anytime we want, because that's the sort of thing that happens when you're a really important politician.
Just don't make me pay taxes, okay?
Yes, no taxes, honey.
Are you rich?
Not anymore. You guys took all my money.
We might say that was the ultimate tax. We took all of it.
All right, so you're exempt from taxes until you get rich.
It's good. We take from the rich and give to us. It's a very fair tax system, as I find. All right, next door to the inn then. Yes. And I'd like to
opening for an admin. If you're interested, right? Someone's gotta be at the front desk greeting people, and you've got nice hair.
Yes, we have a job for you.
Am I the administrative assistant?
That's a nice title. We're gonna call you something different. That's too much. That sounds like you get bonus and salary. You're not getting any of that. No benefits here.
Modern take on secretary, I think it's gender neutral or more professionalized.
Yes.
So can I go back to the inn?
Yeah.
With my new fake book.
You guys can cross the street back to the inn. You step over.
Is the real mayor still there?
Yeah. He's still sitting in the side room or in the corner.
I'd like to, if I may, go over to him with the fake book and say, all right, boyo, we found this in the treasure chest next door. It was unlocked.
Oh, yay, my book. I can be mayor again.
Yeah, about that. Here's the thing. Well, we had a bit of a chat amongst ourselves, and we decided that we had a bit of a vote, you see, a political move. You might even call it a coup. But we decided that, well, you're out and we're in, as they say.
No, the townsfolk will never stand for that. You hear that, patrons? They're trying to throw me out. And all the other bar patrons are like, meh, we don't care.
I think you'll find we're very much in. There was one more thing. I think it was this. Yes. I would like to cast vicious mockery on him. I believe it goes something like this: Nana nana doo doo, nana nana doo doo.
We got you.
Classic.
And just wiggle my like feathery hand at the end of my beak, like.
He got an 11 to save, so
yeah, it's a wisdom save of 15.
Yeah,
so it's not a big one, but you know, I need to find where's the pyramidy one. There it is. I hate this one. I hate you, dice. Oh, it's a 4 and another 4. Ready? Oh, 2 4s. It was 8. 8 psychic damage.
So he's like, "Don't take my time!" Oh my god! His head just explodes.
Right before his head explodes, I'd like to use minor illusion to light the candle on the table. So it's the last light he sees. Enter the light!
Oh, very good. I did that one earlier. It's good, yeah?
It's callback. This is good.
Can I try and imitate the guy whose head I just exploded and shout across the bar and just say, "Barkeep, the next round is on me."
Yes.
Yes, you can. You've already done it once. I think you got that mimicry down now. Oh my god! All right,
brilliant.
I think you guys did it. And
we won.
You won.
We saved the town. Sort of.
And we're the mayor. That's how you win.
Yeah.
All right, so to wrap this up, let's go around one more time and just say where to find your shows, and we'll start with the last round of initiative. So, Clad, where do we find you to listen to more of your DMing shenanigans?
Yeah, you can find Roll Britannia pretty much anywhere you find podcasts, even some podcatchers I'd never heard of before. We're on, Apple, Spotify, all of those things. Our website is rollbritannia.co.uk, rollbritannia.co.uk, ROLLBRITINNIA. I don't know, spelling, some spelling. It's on my back. Hold on. That.
I genuinely thought it was a tattoo. I was ready for you to be like, "This is my fun."
Yeah, no, I haven't gone that far.
That is commitment, man.
I'll also put it in the episode notes.
Yeah.
So
don't rely on my spelling. I'm dyslexic. It's no good. But yeah, all the socials. We've got a nice Discord as well, and Twitter and Facebook and Mastodon and just all the things. Yeah, and check us out.
Awesome. All right, and then Fork, Kris. If people would like to hear your players make fun of you for being really bad at a puzzle, where would they go to do that?
Oh no. Well, you can find Rollgate Roleplay anywhere you find Roll Britannia, actually. So all the podcasts, anywhere you find podcasts. You can also find us at rollgateroleplay.com. ROLL for the first one, ROLE for the second one. Yeah, we've got Discord and all the other fun stuff. Yeah. That's where you can find me and all my great puzzles that are super easy, and they just can't figure it out.
Right. Yeah. Okay, and then over to Flex, Scott. Where do we find your stuff?
You can find the Dungeon Masters Dojo, where all great podcasts are heard, and at the DungeonMastersDojo.com. Keep your eyes open for the Jewel of Mashapur, which is our new campaign starting this summer. We don't have Discord. Nobody wants to talk to us.
Awesome. And remember, if you guys do check out their shows, which I think you should check out all of them, remember to give them a 5-star rating once you do, and leave a little comment about how awesome they were. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps us up. Thanks for playing my game, DMs. I hope you guys had fun.
Thanks you, Nico.
Thanks for running it, Nico.
Yes, thanks for having us. It was good fun.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Nico's a fiend.
Obviously, the colors themselves are important, though, right, Nico? The actual color?
There is something about each one of these that match.
Yeah.
There's something about each one that matches the others.
You better edit this to make us sound smart, Nico. I don't want my cast hearing me struggle with a puzzle, because I'm never going to hear the end of it.